There we go, the front lawn all nice and cleaned up again. Beautiful. Love the green grass. All nice and lit up. Now we don't have to worry about those creepers messing it up, putting holes in the front lawn, the mobs littering it with their junk. So with that, you know what we should do? We should break it in a little bit with some lucky blocks. And with that, hey everyone, welcome back to Sky Factory 2, The Skies of Bentley, episode number 36. Lucky time. Do we get anything good? End portal frames. Okay, don't mind if I do. Ooh, yay, more gold for lucky blocks. Yay, later. Aw, man, you just had to ruin my lawn. Kinda figured you would. Let's see. Hopefully we'll get something bad. All I got was good stuff. Aw, that's fine. Good stuff is always great. More diamonds, more gold and emeralds, and a nice little beacon to have with it. Don't mind if it did. Unfortunately, though, the whole thing with messing up my lawn, don't appreciate it. I don't really need the iron either, by the way. Got over 1,000 blocks of iron. Anyways, I'll clean this mess up later. We're not worried about this. Seriously? Close. Thank you. Reason being, Fred, what are you doing in here? Get out of here. This is my other problem. Mobs spawning everywhere. I'm tired of lighting issues everywhere. I think it's time to finally fix that. I have already prepared some potions of healing. And here, potions of regeneration. There we go. Got that taken care of. Let's grab a few things. I believe if we grab a couple of these chandeliers, 1, 2, I think we need 5 of them. I already got 2 there, which, that's fine. This mouse is sticking on me again. Stop it. And then we just need to grab a little bit of wood. We can utilize, man, I am running low on wood. Stop, my mouse hates me. We utilize our new structure from last episode, the quite expensive decoration, the QED. I love how that always changes. It's so great. I believe we need it like so, with a potion of regeneration on the left and or right. I'm not sure if it matters. A little bit of oak wood in the middle, and we have ourselves working. I love that. That is so cool. We'll have ourselves a magnum torch. This should prevent any mobs from spawning within a 64 block radius, regardless of light level. And I like the way that sounds, because it should not hinder our mob farm down here. It should still keep them spawning down there, so that's nice. I don't know quite where I want to put it, though. It's a good question. Where do we want to put our magnum torch? You know what? For now, that should suffice. That should hopefully keep all the baddies away. So last episode, we did a little bit of work on our big reactor. We got this guy set up. We got our quarry set up. And you guys noticed my AE system looks a little full at the moment. Yeah, look at this. They're all red. We're running out of space. I thought I would never run out of space, but check that out. Look, 310,000 cobblestone, 3,500 iron ore. Wow, it's actually even too. Look at that. We got a whole bunch of just ore, period, from running that quarry. It wasn't even a very big quarry, and it finished it very quickly. And I am happy with that, because I want to get that thing up and running again. I need to set up some processing, though, with all the ores. We need to get more storage for our AE system, so we got to do a little bit more work in that. And I wouldn't mind setting up my big reactor to where we don't have to leave it on at all times. So with that, let's get started, shall we? I think one of the first things I want to get started with is the reactor, though. Let's see. We got this thing, the power monitor. I am very unaware of how this thing actually works, because I've never really used it before, but I am under the assumption that this is supposed to help me keep my reactor on when I want it to, and turn it off when we don't really need it. So, is this it? Engine control. And currently disabled. So this emits a signal when storage has less than 75% and stop when storage is greater than, okay. That sounds awesome. So what do we need for this? I assume, I think we're gonna need a redstone port on our reactor. So if we head over to our reactor, let's see, what is it RedNet port? I think it might be this one, the redstone port. There we go, we'll take one of those. And you guys also notice that I did fill up completely my reactor with gelid cryothium. And I saw a lot of you guys' comments saying that we should space out these fuel rods. What I did was I actually used a reactor simulator on, I really don't know what the website is. Just Google big reactor simulator. And it really does have a very accurate representation of how much RF you'll produce, how much millibuckets per ticks it uses for this fuel burn up here. It's very accurate in that. And I tried separating these in a star pattern, actually like an X. So where it'd be like there, the center, there, and then there. And it looked like it was producing I think it was producing just a little bit less RF per tick, and it was actually burning up more millibuckets per tick that way. So that's just what I saw. It could be wrong. I could be wrong. Maybe I misread something. I don't know. But this is doing fine for me, and I'm happy with it. So let's actually see if we can get this up and working. I want to grab this and put this maybe... You know, it wouldn't be bad just to put it up like maybe right here. I think, should it still work there? Hopefully. See, input, toggle reactor on and off, change control rod insertion. We don't want to do that. Energy output percentage, output waste. I think it's this thing, toggle reactor on and off. All right, set from signal. So basically, I guess this is enabling reactor set from signal, toggle on pulse. Okay, so I'm guessing we don't want it to pulse. I want to use it set from signal. So we'll commit. That's good. Let's set up this guy. Let's pick you up for now. This is probably going to break a lot of stuff. It's probably not good. All right, let's put that there. And you know what? I don't know if this is going to be good or not. Let's see if that works. So it looks like this has a nice internal buffer of 100,000 RF per tick. I don't think, you know what I think I might need to do? Actually, I think I need to have this come out through here. I think this needs to be a run-through kind of system to where my power runs through this, I think. Not sure. Let's grab some energy conduits. Oops, not Enderium, but yeah. I went ahead and got rid of all my gelid cryothium cows and replaced them with Enderium cows. So now we have plenty of Enderium to like literally build our base out of if we wanted to. Yeah, but I don't really want to do that right now. So let's see. Energy conduits. What is the top tier? Don't mind if I do. We'll grab a stack of them. It said stack. Well, darn you, mouse, doing the double click thing. I don't need 2 stacks, but that's fine. We got plenty of vibrant alloy. It's completely okay. So what's the transfer rate on these? 20,000? Why aren't you hooking up? That's weird. Can do that. That'll work, right? It seems to make it happy. All right. I really feel like I should do something a little bit better than those conduits, though. I feel like... Let me play around with this, guys, because I don't want to waste too much time on something that I feel like should be a lot easier than what it looks. I'll be back in just a minute. After many derps, I've came to the conclusion that I was really trying to overcomplicate this thing, I think. I just wasn't familiar, I think, with some of it and how it actually works, it seems. And I could still be wrong. Like I said, I still have no idea how this thing works, but this should help us control our reactor a little bit more efficiently, I assume. So right now, it's actually currently emitting a redstone signal. As you can see, the redstone lamp is on at the moment. And so it says emit signal when storage is less than 25% full, which it is. We have a 100 million RF storage. It's under 25 million RF, so it's at 20 million at the moment and still drastically dropping. Yes, I upgraded a few things to make us our power drain go a little bit faster, and I think if all goes well, we should be able to set this right here to our redstone reactor port. I also went ahead and pulled my power reactor tap back here behind our vibrant capacitor bank, as well as our tesseract. So if all goes well, this should turn the reactor on. There we go, nice, look at that. Reactor's warming up. We got our power going in, and so once this reaches, hopefully, 85% storage, which it shows everything's going up there. Once this reaches 85%, it should shut off the reactor. Now, what that's going to do, the reactor will still kind of generate a little bit of RF after it's turned off and deactivated. So it'll continue filling up our capacitor bank, and any excess should just finish filling up the energy buffer here. So hopefully, in the end, this should be working just fine for us. Hopefully. So I'm going to break this for now. Let's take this off of here. This looks, it doesn't look too bad. I think that looked kind of cool there. So we'll empty our inventory real quick. And I think it's time to get started with a little bit of expanding our applied energistic system. I wouldn't mind taking a look at this. So I'm just going to sit here and just wait. And I just kind of want to make sure it works. All right, almost 85 million RF and awesome. Yes, I did it. I'm so proud of myself. Yes. So there we go. The reactor is turned off now. Still slowly generating a little bit of RF as it's cooling off there, but it's going to go ahead and finish filling it up. And as soon as it gets back down to about 25 million RF, it will cut back on. Now, the only thing I have to worry about now is supplying it with a nice steady amount of yellorium, which it doesn't seem like it's going through that very fast at all. So I'm very happy with this. And I have actually not filled that up any more than when I actually had made the reactor. So everything should be good for a while. Shouldn't have to worry about it. We do have some more yellorium that we got from our quarry, but it's time to get this moving. We need to work on processing all of the ores as well. So what I need, I'm pretty sure, is more ME controllers, because I'm going to need some more channels. Now, apparently, we're only allowed to use 8 channels, kind of, I guess, by default, so I guess we can only do up to 8 channels. The only way to expand more than 8 channels is by an ME controller. An ME controller, I believe, each side allows you to expand up to 32 channels, I believe, I want to say. I'm not going to try to act smart about this. I'm only assuming because, yeah, it's been a while since I've played with applied energistics so in depth, and a lot has changed since then. So I'm pretty sure you get 32 per side, and that is if you use the dense cable, I believe, which is right here, the ME dense cable. So we would need to get the covered cables, the glass, and then with the wool. So there's a lot of steps to get that dense cable. I'm really not worried about that, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to just make a whole bunch of ME controllers. I have the resources for it, plus they look really cool, I think. So there's actually a separate way of getting an ME controller. There's a different recipe. I believe it was added in by Sky Factory, and it's right here. Nice and easy. Just some iron, engineering processors, and Fluix crystals. The other way is through Skystone blocks. If you don't know how to get Skystone and you have some of that Skystone dust, if you take this and right-click the Skystone dust into a barrel of lava, it should produce you some Skystone. See? Check it out. Look at that. We'll do 4 just for now real quick. Look at that. 4 pieces of Skystone, and then you just use this. Yeah, my mouse is kind of derping pretty bad. Darn it. Something picked it up. I believe it was above me. All right, go into my inventory. Thank you. And then all we got to do is just smelt this up, which I guess for now we'll just stay here. You just smelt that up, you get your Skystone blocks, and everything's hunky-dory. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do it the other way, because for me, it's a little bit cheaper, and I don't mind. So how many of these do I want? Well, I don't know. Let's start with 11, 12, something of that nature. I believe what I'm going to do, and I'm going to make those as well, I want to get some more ME drives. We need more storage. We want all the storage. Whoa, that went quick. Engineering processors. I do believe I did have a fair amount of this cooking up at the moment. So we'll take all these processors, pick them back up. I believe, you know what I could do? Let's grab some more diamonds. Let's grab 2 stacks of diamonds. Let's get some more of these going. Put all the diamonds in there. Do your stuff. I even fully upgraded these with all acceleration cards. So they should move rather quickly now. And I do want to do something else as far as processing. We'll get to that in a little bit, hopefully. Hopefully we don't run out of time here. So let's do this. ME drive. Boom. We need more Fluix dust, I'm guessing, or cable. Fluix dust. Let's do that. Fluix dust it is. Wait, what did you just do? That wasn't processors, was it? That looked kind of weird. I think it was playing a mind trick on me. All right, there you go. Have all your ME cabling that you need. I want more of the... You did use my engineering processors, you dirty little scoundrel. How dare you? I needed those. Why did it do that? It even allowed me to make cables that way. That is weird. That is very weird. All right, so here's the plan. This is what I plan on doing. I want to set up our ME drives like so. I actually want to get 4 more for here. This... Aww. It's not like... So let's see, this is... I don't know. Why does this feel so uneven? 1, 2, 3, 4. It just feels so weird. I'm gonna have to redo this. I am definitely gonna have to redo that. And I'm gonna need more of those. So anyways, the plan is I want all of the storage space. We want to get as much storage space as we possibly can because, well, we're gonna have pretty much everything. That's kind of the thing. So we'll put that there. We'll take and start converting all of these over to this. But I also want to grab some of these ME controllers. I don't know. Do I want to do it on top or like this? I feel like I kind of want to do it like this because this looks kind of cool to me. We'll do 3 more maybe? Question mark? Yeah, why not? Controllers. See, I'm just trying to make this in style and have some fun with it. I'm not saying this is the best way of doing it, by all means. There we go. That looks awesome. I like that. And the way I want to do this is that when we come in here, you know what? You know what I might do? We'll just pull this out one more block. Why not? Wait. Like, why was I overcomplicating this? Like, really? Like, I'm going to sit here and rebuild the whole room. No! We just need another controller. Seriously, mouse? My mouse hates me, by the way. Just want to point that out. My mouse just hates me. Alright, we'll do this. Who knows? We may not need as much storage as I think I'm trying to do. But I just want to do it because it looks fun. So boom, there we go. That looks kind of cool. I like that. We'll put that away. Let's grab some of our storage here. So I'm going to probably start breaking this. All right, here we go. All right, we're going for it. I think the other thing I want to try to do here is we'll place our current drives on top there. And then we'll place our drives in here like this. I really don't care if they're organized or not. I just want all of these filled up. And yep, we're going to be filling them up with 4K storage drives. And that does mean that this will probably start getting full of stuff in a minute. That's okay. We'll get it all fixed up in just a second. So this is what I'm going to do for a minute. I'm going to finish filling up all of these drives. I'm going to make some more 4Ks up. And I'll transfer this all over. And once I get done, I'll meet you guys back here to show you what I had in mind for this finished result. This is so cool. I like this. I cannot explain how awesome this is, guys. I know this may not be like the best setup in the world for AE2. I'm just having some fun with it. I love these ME controller blocks. If I'm not mistaken, from what I understand too, they do need to be within, I believe, like a 7x7, and they do all have to be touching, which mine are. So I have a row on either side going down to underneath this row of ME drives. So if I do need to do anything like, say for instance, let me show you guys. Down here, I went ahead and set it up. Say for instance, there's stuff that I don't want and that I'm just going to void. We'll set it up here on an export bus to a trash can and all that stuff, so that way we can access it from underneath this way. So I went ahead and made some of these dense cables from AE2 just to kind of get an idea of how they work and look at them a little bit. And it looks like they hold 32 channels. And that's just one tapping into one controller. So I assume, and we'll just mess around with this just a little bit. Let's break this for just a second. Did I get it back? Oh, I did. Good. If I set this up here, yes, see, check that out. This one is 0 of 32 channels, while this one is still 5 of 32. So each side of these ME controllers can give us up to 32 devices. I think we'll be okay for a little while. I don't know if we're ever going to need this much, but that just looks so cool. I love that. I got everything set up like I did. Pretty much sending all of my iron. Oops. No, that's right. That's right. So all the iron stuff that I have coming in should be making its way out towards the smeltery, as well as all of these. These are the items currently I have just being voided to the trash. And this is sending out ender lily seeds to our magma crucible, making us a whole bunch of ender pearls. And I like it. I went ahead and made us a whole bunch more 4K drives. I got a little while to finish filling this all up, but I do want to get some more work done. Let's get started. So I also got another couple sag mills made with some octadate capacitors. I think, let's see, we got 2 export buses, we got some more acceleration cards, capacity cards. I might need a couple more capacity cards. Let's see. I might not. Why not? Let's just make a couple more. That'll be fine there. Maybe another acceleration card. Where are you at? So I was Oh, I guess, did I already have another acceleration card? I guess I did. So I was doing some thinking. Sorry, I cut myself. Stop doing that. Stop that. Fine, I'll make it myself. There we go. See? Boom. That's what happens. That's how you do it. Oh, and actually, before I forget, I remember back in the day, I did used to be able to color these crafting terminals, and I might move this later on, but I do want to try this out. So we need some cable, and we got a nice little theme going on in the Void Fortress, so let's stick to it. Let's get some purple dye. If we surround this with purple, or surround the glass cable with the purple dye. I just mixed that up twice. Anyways, you saw how I did it. If we set this up back here behind our crafting terminal, it should color our crafting terminal to the color of our glass cable. See, look at that, purple. I like it. It looks great. I think that looks pretty spiffy. So let's see. I want to set up downstairs our sag mills, and I'm kind of on the edge. I don't know if I want to use dark steel or if I want to use flint for my sag mills. I think we're going to go with the dark steel. So I'll try to figure out something for crafting those up automatically. I might be able to even set that up as well. Let's see. So we got power down there. That whole energy system is just disconnected at the moment. Let's see. We got tesseracts. Let's see. We got an extra tesseract in here. We'll utilize that guy. Let's grab some energy. Oops. Got to reset that up. Let's grab some energy conduits. That should be good. I also want a way to smelt all of our stuff that we're going to be getting in. Now, apparently, there's actually a better furnace than the Zavicio furnace. From what I was looking at, and you guys told me, there's the ultimate furnace. Now, I thought that this was the best one that there was. I didn't know that there was one past this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and grab me a few stacks of Imperio, and we're going to craft those up into our Zavicio and see if we can get this ultimate furnace. I don't quite know how much of this Imperio we're going to need. We'll just get us a nice stack. I think we're going to need just, what, 4 blocks? Yeah, see, look, that's perfect. That's more than enough. All right, we'll pull all that Zavicio out that we didn't use and make ourselves the ultimate furnace. Oh, wait, what? Stop that. All right, let's set this up downstairs. So I want to run a cable. See, I also have these smart cables. I'm going to use this dense right here. And we'll have this send off this side. I might have to get some more ME cable. I guess it really doesn't matter what cable we use coming off of it. I guess it's just your preference. Ooh, don't do that. No, this is not Workshop 2. No, that's too close. All right, cable. I'm having the worst keyboard mouse problems ever today, it feels like. And no, it's not keyboard to chair operator thing, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. All right, there we go. Another stack of those. We're good to go. All right, let's run this down. All right, let's place Tesseract. And we'll say right there. That doesn't look... no. We'll go up another block. Boom. I like that. All right, sag mills on either side. I'm going to set up an export bus here and there. Let's connect those two up. Boom and boom. And then we want to set up in both of these 2 capacitor cards. Or capacity cards, whichever. Tomato. And then I'm also going to set up acceleration cards. There we go. Hopefully that'll all work. I'm going to set up 1 octadic capacitor in you. 1 octadic capacitor in you. Let's set this to receiving energy. Should start filling our 2 sag mills up. No problem there. And now if we... I guess I really didn't need those energy conduits, but whatever. Let's grab some item conduits. And we'll have these send out into this ultimate furnace. So you, and you... I'm going to disable your side. You're not necessary, my friend. Sorry, I don't mean to sound mean or anything. All right, there we go. You insert to the top of the ultimate furnace. Extract without signal. Extract without signal. And then we just need to grab all of the ores, all the different types. So let's see, ore. And maybe clean up the old inventory here real quick. I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do about those dark steel balls, though. Let's see. I want... 10. Oh, mouse, stop it. Copper. Silver. Looks like we have 2 types of copper. Okay. Not the greatest. 2 types of tin. Lead. And iron. I think that's pretty much everything. Oh, gold. We need gold as well. Do I want to process the ferrous ore? Yeah, why not? Let's process all of it. Even the yellowite. Let's do it. All right, let's head down here and set these up. All right, so we got 9 slots for these guys. Unfortunately, let's set the ferrous aside. It's not a big deal, so we can only put 9 in these. So we'll do that. All right, everything's sending over. And we'll do the exact same thing in these. That way we don't limit them to, like, say, for instance, this is only iron, tin, all that stuff, and this one's copper or whatever. We have them both set up to like, everything. Let them process as fast as they can on all of it. Let's put these dark steel balls in here. That should help speed things along, maybe give us some extra output as well. And all we have to do is start powering. Holy crap, that thing is fast. That is awesome! Yes! Okay. That's cool. Let's get an import bus. Import bus. Jeez, that thing was flying. We're gonna need a couple acceleration cards to keep up with that thing. I'm gonna need all of them. We're gonna need a lot. 1, 2, 3. There we go. In fact, I don't need all these things anymore. Get out of here. I don't need you. Still not trying to sound mean here. All right. Let's do this. We'll come over the side of this. This room is not meant to look nice, by the way. By all means, it's not meant to look nice. So we'll do this. All of the acceleration cards. And hook that up. Will that work? Okay, it looks like we have to set this up on the bottom. Pretty sure that's what we got to do. All right, you. All right, we'll rotate you. Can we? We can't rotate you. Why are you being difficult? Fine, we'll do it my way. The quick way. Ooh, ooh, careful, careful. Ooh, there we go. Sweet. And boom. Nice, there we go. That's extraction for you. All right, let's get this thing filled up with some manicchio. Boom. Get a stack in there. Look at that. Look how fast that is going. That is insane. All right, we need to get an export bus set up to keep that thing filled up with manicchio. So let's get some manicchio. We already got manicchio. Why am I doing that? Let's get an export bus. Do we have an export bus? We do not. Oops. Export. Oh, guys, that is awesome. I'm just like at a loss for words at this. That is just perfect. All right, let's set up manicchio in there. Hook that up. So that should keep that nice and full with manicchio for us. This is processing it all up. Fortunately, right now it's going through all the copper. This is lasting a little bit. So you know what? Let's set this up. Let's set up some of this dark steel crafting. I believe we need one of those crafting cards. Where's it at? Crafting card. We need 2 of these. So I'm gonna need some crafting tables for you. Crafting cards, 2 of you. We'll get another couple export buses going. And we should be able to auto craft. I think I'm not sure if we'll be able to do this. I might have to set up some more stuff for this later. So I'm just gonna test this out. Let's grab some dark steel. I really don't know if this is gonna work. Alright, export bus. We'll put a crafting card in there. Crafting behavior. Do not use stocked items. Only craft items while exporting. Okay, so I think what I'm going to have to do is set up some sort of auto crafting. I'm going to have to look into that because I'm not super sure on how to do all that just yet. So I'm going to do a little bit more looking up. Look at that. Look at that go. That is just so cool. This ultimate furnace is where it's at. Yes. Yes. Pure yes. All right, let's head back up here. I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of cleaning up. I'm going to have to recheck on those dark steel balls, but for now, let's do this. We'll make up another 60 of them. They look like they last a decent while, so we'll just fill both of them up to there. I think that'll work. But this is going to start processing all of our ores. I think it should be pretty much giving us most of everything that we can out of our ore. Yeah, look at that. Having a chance to get more than 2, a chance to get another metal and stone, which is, it's kind of nice. But I think that's pretty awesome if you ask me. Another thing I want to try to do real quick is set up some storage buses. Where's the storage buses? ME storage bus. You make us some of these. Well, hello. Yay! I haven't had fireworks here in a little while. Yes! Fireworks are nice. Alright, fireworks are over. Back to work. Storage bus, and we need 1 of each. What are you doing? Why does it do that? Anyway, let's grab, we'll do, I guess, 7. Thought I made, thought I made 8 of those. That's weird. Anyways, do we have cable? Yes, we do. Let's grab this. I also have this covered cable stuff, but I'm not worried about that. But I've been getting some requests to try out and start using some of these deep storage units. Now, I was always under the assumption that these things were really expensive, but yeah, they're pretty cheap. So yes, I am going to make quite a few of these. I'll probably be making a lot more than that, but all right, so what are we set up on so far? So we're using 5 out of 32 channels here, 5 out of 32 channels over here, so we got 5 export buses. We got 3 export, 4 export buses, and an import bus. So we got 5 set up over there. So I want to start setting up some storage. Let's maybe do this over, and we'll start setting this up maybe back here. So I'm under the assumption that these things are able to store a crazy amount of stuff, which is pretty good for me because I'm getting a whole bunch of stuff in our network that I really don't want in there anymore. So it might take me a minute to get this all sent out, but if that's anything, I believe we want to raise this up to make sure this has a higher priority than our network. I believe higher is better in this case. So let's set these to all priority 2 for now, just to make sure everything does go in there that we want. So the things that I want in there is things like, oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. I sealed up that hole. I want things like the rotten flesh in there. Minikio, you can go aside for now. Rotten flesh, bone, arrows, gunpowder, string, basically mob drops. And I'll probably take a look at some other stuff as well. I'm not sure if there's like any other items I want to try to do. Do we want to do that? So there we go. I think this is what I'm wanting to do here. String, is that going? Okay, good. String, you, and I guess we only want 5 for now. Kind of like the 5 basic mob drops here. And then we'll set these all up on a cable. And, let's use this thing. The smart flux cable. I think this will also tell us how many channels we're using. This should be able to hook up. And we'll just do that. So this is gonna work. 5 of 8 channels. Ooh, I like that. That looks nice. So I don't know. It should start filling them up. Oops, that's probably not the right one that goes in there, is it? No, that's string. So I'm not sure how I'm gonna have to set this all up to where it's gonna export out of our system. Maybe I'll have to. Oh, stop doing that. Maybe I'll have to. I'll have to set up an export bus or something. Maybe. In order for it to start filling up and populating those deep storage units. Should I make one more thing? I know, it's always like one more thing, but they're always nice little things to have. What about a wireless terminal? Wouldn't that be nice? Just gonna require a little bit of crap. Alright, let me do this crafting real quick, because this is gonna be a little bit of a nuisance, if anything. So, I'm gonna do this real quick, and I'll meet you guys back here in just a minute. Alright guys, got my wireless terminal, and it actually even charged up thanks to our wireless charger, which is, that's nice. I don't know of any other better way to have that. In fact, I had an idea for that. I might wind up setting tesseracts up with wireless chargers all around the base, so that means anywhere we're at in the Void Fortress, it'll just stay charged no matter what. Now, I do want to try to be able to access our network with this. Currently, it's not linked. So I do have this crafted. I think this is what I want. This looks a little different than I remember. The wireless access point. Let's see. That looks kind of cool. All right, cool. Unfortunately, how do we range 16? I do want the boosters. I'm pretty sure they're still, oops, boosters. And I'm not sure. Whoa, hello. Ender dust. Okay. I could probably do this. No problem. Just grab me some. Come here, Ender pearls. Come on. Thank you. All right, let's just toss those in here. Right. There we go. There's some Ender dust for us. I don't know how much that's going to make us. Hopefully it's enough. I'm not sure how to actually link this up. I think there was one item I might be able to think might work with this. I know, I'm not sure. How much do these go up to? Can we go past 16? We can go past 16. Can we go past 32? We can go past 32. How much can we make? It uses a lot more RF per tick, but you know what? 214 meters? Does that mean we can use this all the way out in the Outlands? Device is not linked. Aww. All right, fine. I think the thing we might need to use is a security station or something. Security terminal. Oh well then. This is gonna take a second of crafting, isn't it? Maybe not. With this, enemy chest. We should have just about everything except for the 16K storage, which easily craftable. Security, there we go. All right, now I'm just gonna pop this guy down back here. Is that gonna work? Can I do that? Is that linked? It's linked. It says it's linked. Yes, it works. We have a wireless terminal, and it works all the way out here at the Outlands. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that is so cool. I love this. This is great. Sweet. I probably don't need that many boosters, but you know what? I don't really care. Guys, I'm gonna have to call it here for today, unfortunately. So I want to say thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys have any helpful tips, tricks, or comments, feel free to put them in the comment section down below. If you guys would rate the video, I'd greatly appreciate it. And until next time, we'll see you guys then. Goodbye.